proof that ChatGPT is giving a brain rot, not in a metaphorical way, literally. Electrodes on your skull, lab coat, MIT scientists proof. They compared people who wrote essays using ChatGPT versus those don't and tested their brain memories and psychology. Today I have a guest speaker, Ahmad Nazal, a medical doctor and neuroscientist who is focusing on AI in clinical practice and education. We will walk you through the actual study step by step.
I'm not sure that they were able to disentangle those two very important components, like is the one who was using ChatGPT is actually engaging the brain in a similar way that like someone who would be just reading a text and not writing the text. So that would be interesting to look at. And I guess the reason why everyone got confused and the results were hugely inflated or misunderstood is the formulation used in the study itself. In summary, writing an essay without assistance, brain-only group led to stronger neural connectivity across all frequency bands measures. So just use terminology for the non-trained individual who's not a scientist, not trained in neuroscience, just stronger neural connectivity. That gives the impression that something is better happening in the brain. But that is not really what's going on, and that's not what they're trying to convey. It simply says, okay, comparing those two experimental conditions, one was bigger, one was stronger, one had more increase compared to the other. That does not per se it is better. One way of looking at it when you say stronger neural connectivity is that maybe the brain was really putting more effort. Maybe the brain was working harder when it was doing this specific experimental condition. And working harder, does it really translate to learning better? Well, sometimes it does, but not always, and we have to test for. So that being said, I think it is a really interesting study that is trying to answer a really complicated and very important question. I mean, with all the feedbacks, with all the resonance that this and impact that this paper got even at the preprint stage, I think people are hungry for the more information on how large language models change the way our brain works. And we will probably see more results. We will probably see more studies getting into that, and that is really exciting. So finally, and as a take-home message, this study does not mean that ChatGPT will turn you dumb, stupid, brain dead, brain rot, or turn you into a zombie.
I have a full video analyzing how this MIT study may be flawed in design and drawing conclusion. And if you want to hear the medical doctor and neuroscientist Ahmad Nazar's opinion, you can jump to the timestamp 8 minutes.